Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. We are doing some more. What are we doing? Row route. This is a custom map. It is called Sequence, and it is by Stir, S-T-E-R. Hopefully, they don't get annoyed by me spelling their name out every single time, but yeah. So, anyway, this is Sequence. I just attempted it and I got 2 stars, but I'm pretty confident I know how to get 3 stars, so we're just going to go straight back into it and record it. This is a map that has exactly 2 stations. You got Elsewhere, and then you got Drop Off. We can put this up in the corner. It's not really going to help us. It just tells us when the next train's coming. Drop Off has nothing in it at all. Ooh, there's a slider here. Oh, it's that. I would love to have like a zoom in, like to make this bigger. Like I want this thing to be... What is this? What is this button? I don't know what it does. I think it just resets it back to the current time. Anyway, we're getting distracted. So there's a whole bunch of trains coming from Elsewhere, and they're going to Drop Off. Now, the interesting thing about this is that you have the trains coming... Get in there. You have the trains coming way too fast to all make it into Drop Off. So your challenge is to kind of side them bit by bit and then get them into Drop Off at the right times. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sending trains up to here. This is our little wait segment, and then they'll wait to go into Drop Off. These 2 are our secondary and tertiary waiting bays, and they just get sided there. This we will never use, this bit up here. It's a trap, don't use it. I mean, you could try using it if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend using it. You don't need to if you're following my strategy, so yeah. So this guy basically gets there at 8:08. This is 8:06, so it's definitely the next one. And this one actually goes here and then goes back to Elsewhere. So when you're going back to Elsewhere, they all go down this bottom line back here. So it's kind of a loop that goes clockwise. And yeah, once you go from Drop Off to Elsewhere, they're pretty straightforward. You don't need to side them anywhere at that point. You only need to side the trains before they go to Drop Off. So yeah, there we go. So this is right after this one. So we're going to side this guy in the top bay. It doesn't really matter between the top and the bottom bay where you side the trains. You can side them in either one. There's no real difference. The only thing you need to remember is do not reverse the trains. This is a manual signal heading left. Once you reverse the train will go straight through it. It will not block a train going from left to right. It only blocks a train going from right to left. So we do not want to reverse this guy until we need to send him over there to wait in there. And that's not going to happen until this train moves over, which is in 1 minute and 30, whatever it is, seconds. So yeah. So yes, it gets a little bit crazy, but not too crazy. This one, we just send all the way into that second bay. And we will not need the third bay. We do have an 807, but we can let that sit there. I think we got enough time. We got enough time. This one leaves, this one goes down, this one moves down, and then we'll send this 807 up into here, and then the 809 can sit at this base station for a long time because there's not another one until the 815. So we can start to reverse that guy, and he'll just sail along the white ones until he gets to this point, and then he'll stop at this signal. And we do need to get him out of the way fairly quickly so we can send this one up. And this one we just need to get out of the way before 809, but that's not going to be difficult at all. There we go, straight in there. Drop off, send that one. Pre-reverse that. Pre-send that signal over there. This guy's leaving at 811. So we're going to send that one over there, pause that. This one goes down. This next one comes along into this spot. And then that allows this one to move over, the 809 to move up there, and then that allows that one to go there. So this is probably the tightest point of the schedule that we're looking at right now. It's like a puzzle. You've got like 4 trains in 5 positions, and you've got to slowly move them along to get them out. So we're just going to pause. This is the 814, goes before the 817. This is the 820. Our timing is not super tight, but we are going to start moving this one just to be on the safe side. Obviously, you don't want to move it too soon because then it goes up the other one's butt, which you don't want. But you don't want to leave it too late because then this one does not make it to the next station at 811. So you want to get it over there as quickly as possible. Okay, this is pretty good. We got that one a little bit close, but not too close, and we're going to get this guy in a little bit late, but not too late. So, yeah, that is probably the tightest part of the entire thing. We could have made it a little bit tighter, sent that one down a little bit quicker, but we're not going to be late enough to lose any points, so it's not a big concern. This one will be the next one down, the 817. You are going to be the next one into there. We don't get another train until 8:15. This one leaves at 8:14. So this one, we can just shoot off straight there. This is 8:17. This one is an 8:26. So this one's really going to take its sweet time. We can start moving that 8:17 over. Pre-reverse that. Pre-schedule that. We can probably just click this one like 15 times. Actually, what we could do, I don't usually use these, but I'm going to do that. We have turned on the thingamabob, so that'll automatically send everything into there immediately, every single time, which is what we want, so yeah. Elsewhere, any, leaves at 8:17, our next train is 8:15, so this will have to stall a little bit. And you are 8:26. So we definitely want to side you. Get in there. Once that one goes by, let's see if this works. I'm pretty sure that'll work, but I don't usually use... There we go. And hopefully that'll turn off again when this train's in there. This one just goes straight out, drop off. It doesn't need to go back to elsewhere. Yeah, okay. 8:20 is definitely going to be the next one, so we can send that one across. And then I think the next one is actually an 8:23. So this next one doesn't get sided. I think it just waits and then goes straight into this line. So yeah, that was it. There was a little bit of a point where things were getting a bit hairy, but we're past that point. The rest of the map is not too bad. Which, yeah. So it is difficulty 4. But I guess it's difficulty 4 on a small scale. 8:18. So yeah. So this one drives in at 8:20. This one will get out of the way at about 8:21 or so. But that's 8:20. You know what? I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to still send it out there just to be safe. Get it out of the way just to be safe. I was hoping we could send it straight in there. And actually, I probably could. I probably could have just waited a little bit. In fact, you can just reverse you right now. You don't even need to go into the siding. This is just drop off, drop off. This one needs to go back to elsewhere. But I don't think most of them do. This is the only one that needs to go back to elsewhere at the end. So yeah, just a nice little casual, calming, easygoing map. You can sit there because this is the second last train, and it's the only one that needs to go to elsewhere. So yeah, you can sit there forever. We don't need to move you. There's no crazy trains in this route, so yeah, it is nice and simple. You can actually speed it up a little bit. Look at this. I'm making signal changes at 10 times speed What is this crazy stuff going on? Okay. You can go there. And you are going to elsewhere, which means... There we go. I'm pretty sure that's the end state. Yeah, I was pretty sure that's the end state. All right, so that train goes out. That train goes out. Oh yeah, that is sequence. We did a video on that one. Yeah, I'm just kind of dipping my toes in the water with these custom maps. I haven't hit any of the really scary ones. There's some 4 difficulty ones that look kind of scary. There's some 5 difficulty ones that are obviously extremely scary. But I'm just dipping my toes in the water at the moment. Taking a little break after the coach yard. But yeah, it's all good. And I'll get into those a little bit later. But for now, this was Sequence by Stir. I do hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.